Crowded race for Governor Heineman's seat. Some big names are backing the candidates, but come primary election day, it's about the names on the ballot and the issues they face. Here's the first part of our special election coverage on the race for governor. The state's prison system is more than 60% over capacity.
There'll be 1,300 prisoners at the state penitentiary. That's 180% of capacity.
Brian Sloan says there's a reason.
We've pushed a lot of behavioral health cases into jails and prisons, and that's causing a lot of the overpopulation.
Enter the Nico Jenkins case. He's accused of an Omaha murder spree last summer, days after being released from prison.
We pushed him through the system, put him back out on the streets, and some really tragic things happened.
Governor Heineman has been pushing for changes to the good time law. Current Attorney General John Bruning says the earned time law is the answer.
Governor and I offered a bill this year to the legislature that would require inmates to earn their good time instead of just receiving it because they're in prison.
Senator McCoy agrees.
Violent offenders should have to earn good time rather than receive it automatically, that half of a sentence that we've had in place in state law for almost 20 years now.
Now to the pipeline. It's been an issue in Nebraska for years. Some landowners have protested against the project. Back in February, a Nebraska district court judge ruled a law dealing with the pipeline was unconstitutional and void, thus putting construction on hold.
We need to become energy independent in North America.
But this week, a new bill in the Senate would approve the measure. Most of the candidates are ready for it to be built.
I support the pipeline because I want to be energy independent from the Middle East.
Meanwhile, Senator Carlson introduced a bill that was signed into law that addresses water sustainability.
This gives us the opportunity to get there. When we do, we're going to have prosperity in agriculture and livestock production and the entire state generations into the future. It's that big.
And Pete Ricketts has a plan for our education system.
In particular, I want to focus on career development, vocational training, and make that a priority in all of our high schools.
Current state auditor Mike Foley has released several scathing audits on the Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm going to take our Health and Human Services Department apart, brick by brick, and rebuild it because it's dysfunctional. And it's a third of our state government. $3.4 billion a year flows through our Health and Human Services system.